Anglers Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show at Doran Park. I'm joined by John Schiffner, the third time we try to get this game in against the Bourne Braves. But last night, your team lost their second game in a row, and slow starts have been something that have affected this team. Dante Flores, post-game yesterday, said that's what you talked about after the game. What have you told your guys?
Well, we just got to get into the game early. Just, let's not start the game in the fourth inning. That's 9 outs we just gave the other team. So we've got to, we have to work on that, and it'd be great to jump out on top real fast. But it's tough to do because obviously the pitchers are excited. They're firing. They're throwing their best stuff early. So, we'll see. It's it's a long process. We're only at the end of the first quarter, so we're okay. I like where we are.
Pat Valaika from UCLA is getting his first start today, his first action as a Chatham A. What did Coach Savage at UCLA and the other people tell you about him and the player you were getting?
Well, we're getting somebody with great makeup. We're getting somebody who's got good bloodlines. His brother's in the big leagues, so that's a big help. He's been around real good baseball for a long time. Obviously, UCLA and having a brother you can bounce things off of. That's that's very, very important. And we know he's a good kid because John only sends good kids. So we'll go from there.
We already talked about the versatility that this team had in the middle infield before Pat got here. Now he's here. Do you have any idea how that rotation is going to shake out?
Well, it's going to be a somewhat performance-based. If you're hot, you're going to stay in the game, and if you're not, we're just going to rotate, and like we're going to do a lot of things like we did last night. And late in the game, we made some pinch hitting moves, and we're going to do the same stuff. We're not going to take at bats away from guys early. If there's a lefty starting, we may start a left-handed bat, but if there's a right-handed pitcher that comes in late in the game or a right-handed closer, then we may make a move to a left-handed bat. So, that today our lineup's going to show the versatility. Martinez is going to play right field today, and Valaika is going to be a shortstop. Chit's going to DH. So, this is what we're going to try to do: give everybody opportunities and give ourselves the best advantage. We've got, I think, six righties in the lineup. So, that's what we tried to do with the way we recruited this team.
10 games in, you obviously are just seeing Pat for the first time, but these other guys you've seen, has there been any surprises on this team? Any guys who have kind of, that you've seen that you've been surprised by how well they've played?
Well, something that's really jumped out is how well Alex Kalbick's really adjusted at first base. He's done he's a good third baseman, and he's turning into a very good first baseman as well. And I think I'm not saying it's a surprise. It's just something like it's a bonus for us that's happening. But we threw Dante out there in left field last night because he played a lot of outfield at SC. That's again the pluses, but. We're seeing Knapp's really receiving well, and he hardly caught this year at school. He didn't get a lot of catching time. He got mostly bullpen or the midweek inter-squad game. So that's a nice plus as well. And so that's that's where we're at. I like the way we're playing. I think we're a little flat early. I think we need to just kind of like kick it up a notch sooner.
Yeah, despite this team being flat, we've already talked about how well they seem to get along. Before they take the field, they all put their hands together and say, "Bouse." I know we've talked about it a little bit. Do you know what it means? How do you feel about it?
I don't know what it means. I probably shouldn't know what it means, so I'm just going to leave it alone. Thank you.
All right, Schiff, good luck in tonight's game.
Thank you. Sorry.
Thanks a lot, and back to you, Chris.